All right, everybody, welcome back to another episode of Just My Thoughts. We are continuing with our 5-part series on 10 things to make a relationship work. Today, we're talking number 5 and number 6. So without further ado, let's dive in. Number 5, ambivalent stereotypes don't work. If your thought is you're the man, you should pay for dinner, or you're the woman, you should clean the house, then be ready to fulfill all of the gender-specific stereotypes that fall on your plate. You can't say a man should pay all the bills one minute and then claim to be Destiny's Child's independent woman the very next when he asks you to wash a few dishes. All I'm saying is that your passion for stereotypes for the opposite sex should only be as strong as your willingness to abide by the same applicable stereotypes for your own. That was a lot of words, so let me break it down. You can't have all of these ideas and requirements and stereotypical behaviors that you want to put on your partner. Or you're the man. You should do this. You should do that. You should do this. You should do that because you're the man. But then want to not adhere to the same stereotypical jobs and roles for your own sex. You can't pass the buck. You're not allowed to do and say whatever you want to, but hold your partner to a higher, stricter standard based on the gender role, the specifics of who they are. Okay? So it's okay if you want to say, hey, the man should pay all the bills. The man should do that. The man should do this. But be ready to take on all of the gender-specific stereotypical roles as a woman. Ladies, I don't want you to feel like I'm beating you up. Guys, if you're sending your woman to the kitchen and saying that you better have my food cooked when I come home, you better have the house cleaned, you better have the kids, off to school and everything like that, well, you better be ready to break bread, pay those bills, and not just the rent, but all the other bills. She needs to go get her hair done. That's on you too. I was a stay-at-home dad for a while, a couple of years, right after I got out of the military. I hated it. My minions were small, but they were in those terrible 2 stages, and they tried my nerves. So I know a stay-at-home mom, that's a hard job. Being a parent is a hard job. So if you're expecting your wife to be a stay-at-home mom, take care of the kids, take care of the house, cook, clean, and do all these other things, you can't put all that on her shoulders, and then you're slacking in the financial department. Okay? So all in all, whatever roles you're trying to put on your partner, make sure you're balancing it out. As I said in the first video, balance is key. Make sure that you're meeting the same gender-specific roles. Now, personally, I'm not big on gender roles. I don't care about any of that stuff. I pay bills, but I still help around the house. I do most of the cooking in my house. I clean, I wash clothes. I hate washing clothes. I hate it, but I do it, especially my own clothes, because I don't want people to mess them up. So I do a little bit of everything. I think it should be a partnership, or we should be working together. But if you're one of those couples that are more traditional, I guess you could say, and you're living by those gender roles, make sure that you're balancing it out and you're not putting more on your partner than you're putting on your own plate. So that's number 5. All right. Number 6. Know your role. Slow your roll. Know your role. Okay. There should only be 2 roles in your relationship with regards to you and your significant other. Only 2 roles. That's either boyfriend and girlfriend or husband and wife. Those are the only 2 roles that should be a part of your relationship. Anytime a role outside of these presents itself, you run the risk of a potential fight. For example, you telling the other person that he or she needs to call and check in with you is a role best reserved for a parent and a child. No adult likes being told what he or she needs or has to do, even if the order is coming from their parent. Communicate your request and accept the other person's compliance or refusal. You are not his or her parent or boss. You can't make him or her do anything. I think that's a big problem that a lot of couples have when they get into the demanding stage. The only person that you can demand and make do something is your child. And when you start talking to your partner like they are your child, telling them you need to do this, you need to do that, you're setting yourself up for some friction. So don't do that. Make sure that you stay in the boyfriend, girlfriend, or husband, wife roles. It's the only way it's going to work. You can make requests. Hey, can you give me a call when you get there? Can you, take out the trash? Or can you do X, Y, Z, so on and so forth? Make a request, but don't make a demand when it comes to your partner. And sure as hell, if there are children in the relationship, you shouldn't be harder on your partner than you are on your children when it comes to doing things. Okay? Your parenting should be focused on your actual children and not on your partner. Because like I say, no adult likes to be told what to do, especially in their own home. Don't get into the nagging stage where you're hounding I told you to do this. I thought you were going to do that. I got to tell you 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 times. All right, if I said I'm going to do it, back off. Give me time to do it. That's very, very critical, okay? So again, number 5, those stereotypes, gender stereotypes, don't work. Generic stereotypes don't work. They don't help you. Don't subscribe certain stereotypes to your partner if you're not willing to take on those same stereotypes for your particular gender. That's number 5. And then number 6, know your role. Boyfriend and girlfriend or husband and wife. Do not try to parent your partner. All right. So I'm not going to let it linger on. We shall continue with number 7 and number 8 in the next video. Make sure that you guys stay tuned. If you haven't seen video 1 and 2, part 1, part 2, go check those out. This is part 3. We will continue with part 4 on Thursday. All right. Thank you guys for watching. Make sure that you like, share, and subscribe. And I will catch you guys in the next video. Keep those relationships strong, because they're tough. All right. That's just my thought. All right. See you guys. Take care. Remember, whatever you do, do it justice.